Right now, this is a political loser for them. They initiated it. They thought this was a great idea. And at least for the short term, it has been a colossal political mistake.
That was Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell earlier today pointing out that the, yes, Schumer-Schiffsham show was a massive strategic error for the Democrats. It was a waste of time, and it has not helped our country. As Leader McConnell's office noted, the Democrats threw the kitchen sink at President Trump. It ended in nothing but a full acquittal for the president. Joining us now is also the author of, this is a great book about how important our judiciary is and all the judges that have gotten appointed thanks to the hard work of Senator Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader. Sir, I watched today, and I watched you closely throughout this whole process, and, you know, you win again. I'm not sick of winning. But I saw a party for 3 years, angry, unhinged. They've done nothing for the American people, and they look diminished and small and petty and insignificant to me. That's how I see the other side of the aisle. Your thoughts?
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the best evidence of that, and you've been talking about it, I'm sure, for 24 hours, is the Speaker tearing up the president's speech. How childish and petty is that? What kind of example is that set for the American people about how we ought to conduct ourselves? I mean, have we forgotten how to be civil to each other, particularly when we're in Congress, sitting together, not out on the campaign trail, not at rallies, but at least among ourselves? We ought to be able to disagree and not behave like a bunch of children.
You know, Senator, even things that they supported in Obama's second term, like protecting our borders where 90% of the heroin crosses into this country, once Donald Trump proposed it, they didn't support it. You're in the middle of this. Tell us what you see, what you observe behind the scenes. What is driving them?
Well, the best evidence of it has been on display the last 2 or 3 weeks. The most aggressive thing you can do to any president is to try to impeach them. And they did it on a party line vote. And you could best describe it as Trump derangement syndrome. In other words, whatever he's for, they are just have a Pavlovian negative response to it almost immediately. Look, I think the thing to take away here, and I said it in my press conference today, and I think you led with it, this was a thoroughly political maneuver. If it was stupid. It backfired. The president's got the best numbers he's had since he's been in office. My members who are in tough races are all looking at better numbers than they were before impeachment started. So if this was all about the November election, it seems to me we can conclude, at least in the short term here, this was a colossal political mistake.
One quick question about Senator Romney. I felt his speech today was almost incoherent to me in this regard. He just exonerated out of nowhere Joe and Hunter Biden. I'm not looking for your thoughts on that. And then he goes into this long, lengthy argument. What are your thoughts about that one vote of his today?
Well, I was surprised and I was disappointed. But my job is to try to win as often as I can in the Senate. There's always the next vote. Senator Romney, on the whole, has been supportive of what we've been trying to accomplish in the year that he's been there. I think this was a mistake. I disagree with it. On the other hand, we've got a lot more votes to cast between now and November, and I'm going to need his support on a whole variety of things that are important to the president and to the country.
As the president listed all of the economic success and foreign policy success, Soleimani, Baghdadi, the Caliphate, et cetera, all the trade deals, all the new jobs created, it's a pretty long list, Senator. That seems to me like if you ask the question, are you better off than you were 4 years ago, the answer is an overwhelming yes.
Absolutely, no question. People are better off now than they were 4 years ago, and I think that's the central theme underlying the president's fall campaign. And he did a masterful job last night of laying all this out in front of the American people at a time when a lot of them are tuning in and paying attention. And all the Democrats were left with was sort of pouting on the floor, you know, trying to avoid any kind of positive response to anything he said. I thought it was childish and silly and counterproductive for them.
You know, Senator, we appreciate it. You won this battle like you won the judge battle and the Kavanaugh battle. The president obviously is winning for the country. I'm not sick of winning. Senator McConnell, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Sean.